is our 5th anniversary. And what we're celebrating more than anything, what tonight is about, and what Prime Latino Media is about, is we're devoted to Latino multimedia makers, actors, and musicians. Marilyn Agrelo. Now, another thing I'm very passionate about is documentaries. And there are documentaries and there are documentaries, but her documentary is the 10th highest gross-selling film in U.S. history, MAD HOT Ballroom. And in this film, it's basically middle schools in the New York City public school system are having a dance competition. You happen to follow one of the ones that won. Was that luck? Was there a formula or a strategy?
Bueno, yo soy cubana, and these Dominican kids were so beautiful. I wanted to follow 3 groups. 3 I thought was a good number. And there was a group from Tribeca, all affluent. Their parents are wealthy, they speak well, they go to France in the summer. There was another group from Brooklyn, working class. Their parents work in the supermarket or in the factory. And these beautiful Dominican kids in Washington Heights. And of course, ¿quién va a bailar contra los dominicanos? They were fantastic, and it was a wonderful, amazing experience.
This great documentary feature is being made into a Broadway play. Can you tell us about that journey?
Someone mentioned before the Gloria Estefan play that's on Broadway.
On Your Feet.
On Your Feet. The same director, Jerry Mitchell, is directing Mad Hot Ballroom. And thank you. I'm so proud. It's just a fantastic story to tell this story of these immigrant kids, you know, who find success. They don't have a lot of influence, but they have one thing you can't take away from them: they can dance. It's beautiful. I'm so excited.
So from that experience of being considered a distinguished filmmaker, the U.S. State Department invited you to be a cultural ambassador. And you traveled with this film. You went to countries such as Iraq, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Panama, and Bolivia. Yet when you were in Iraq, you found the story and fell in love with these young women who were fighting cultural conditioning in their Muslim society, and that they didn't want to wear the hijab, and you decided to tell their story. Tell me about that.
So I went for the State Department to teach these workshops, storytelling workshops, and I saw these girls who were wearing knee-length skirts, and their hair was uncovered. And I loved them because they want to be independent women, and I thought it was so important for them to see me as a woman from the West talking to them. And I made a short film about them called Good Muslim Girls, which has gone around the world in mostly human rights film festivals. And with everything that's happening with the Muslims now, I feel so attached, and so it's a good time for all of us to figure out who we all are and how we all can get along.
So you're now working on a documentary, 30 seconds. It's a documentary called Street Gangs, based on a best-selling book about the visionaries behind Sesame Street. Can you give me a capsule of that?
Sesame Street is so much more than you can imagine. It started as a political, born from the civil rights movement, very subversive, and the geniuses, some of them are gone, like Jim Henson, but most of them, a lot of them are still here. They're older, and they're fantastic artists and humans, and this is their story. I'm so excited.